All right, guys, here we go. Thug Rose. Thug Rose. Thug Rose with a first round knockout. Here we frickin' go. Kamaru Usman on his way down to the cage. All right, guys, the champ is here. Will there be another new champion tonight? Jorge Masvidal, Kamaru Usman, working now. Robert, my dude, working now. I hear you and see you. Yes, what's up, Clavin? Thank you to the most dedicated, except for Song Pizza. If anybody wants a moderator spot, there's one up. No, never give up, never surrender, Mike. Thank you. Thank you. Other channels down. Yes, I know. I'll take it, Mike. What you smoking on, Robert? Other channels don't feel right. Thank you, Clavid. Appreciate the hardcores are here. Yep, I had to reset the entire router here. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know if it's something they're doing through Comcast or what it is, but this only happens during pay-per-views. It's, I don't know, guys. It freaking is what it is, but we're back. Don't make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. What's up, Ken Moxley? Ken Moxley showing the Mox E, and thank you, Arcade Chaos, for the donation when we were trying to get back up. Sir, I did notice that. Arcade Chaos, thank you. Dropping another link in the jar. $270. This is going to be a tough one to beat, guys. But what about Thug Rose? The head kick knockout, guys. Knocks out Weili Zhang in the first round with a brutal head kick. Knocks her down and then is beating on her with the ground and pound. I mean, she was out. UFC welterweight champion, 100% takedown defense, no opponent ground control time ever for against Kamaru Usman. Longest active UFC win streak with 13. Usman, the champion, comes in a minus 435 favorite tonight. Masvidal, a plus 315 underdog. Yo, we back. Thug Rose! Thug Rose! Thug Rose! A good vlog for you guys to see is what Mike does when feeds crash. He gets angry and all hyped up. I kept it together a little better. Oh, man, I was talking to Billy. Man, it had crashed several times, and we had a lot of viewers. And I was just frustrated because we've been having a hard time. This is before what I call the revival of the channel, which, started coming back a couple months ago. And, yeah, I think I might have scared Billy. Glad you're back, brother. Don't let the man get you down. Thank you. Are you kidding? Rose did that? Yes, Thug Rose. All right, Jorge Masvidal, 3 years older, 36 years old. Usman, an inch taller at 6 feet, and he'll have a 2-inch reach advantage at 76 inches. All right, gentlemen, it is the main event of the evening. From Seattle, Washington, I am Seattle Mike of Fights with Friends. This brought to you by $270 of Super Chat, a record tonight. Premium members Greg Brimstone, Milton Nelson, PBR Street Gang, Arcade Chaos, Billy Hughes, Brock Ellery, John Coffey, and Phil D187. Congratulations to Thug Rose, the new strawweight champion of the world. First round head kick knockout of Weili Zhang. And now is what we've all been waiting for. The moment is here. The time is now. Fight fans, let's get it on! 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division for the UFC welterweight championship of the world. UFC 261 and the return of the fans. Arcade will bet on the rematch. Spike the like. Yes, everybody hit that like button. Hit that like button or I'll trade you internet services. No. All right, guys. Fighting out of the red corner. Out of Miami, Florida. He is a plus 315 underdog. And a longtime veteran of the game. 35-14 as a professional. He is the number one ranked welterweight contender in the world. Jorge Gabriel Masvidal. And across the corner, out of the red corner. Fighting out of Dallas, Texas. He is a minus 435 favorite. 18-1 as a professional. He is the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru Usman. The Nigerian Nightmare versus Game... Oh, and they are in each other's faces. Herb Dean, you better pay attention. Masvidal just flipped him off. Don't fight for free, boys. Here we go. Roll it up one for this one. Rose is not pretty with long hair. You guys are tripping. She's always looked like a boy. All right, guys. Game Braid versus the Nigerian Nightmare. Will it be end still or will it be end new? Here we go, guys. In the aftermath of Rose Namajunas knocking out Weili Zhang, will we have two champions tonight? New champions tonight. What's up, Brock? Rose and Valentina won. Yes, everyone I rooted for is won. All right, guys. Here we go. Inside leg kick from Masvidal early. Outside leg kick from Jorge. And there's an inside leg kick. Guys, is there something in the air tonight with the crowd and maybe from the MMA gods? Does anybody else feel it? Outside leg kick from Masvidal and a front kick to the body. Good jab there from Usman and a jab to the body. How long will it be before Usman goes for a takedown? Remember, Masvidal, I believe he has the best angles of any boxer in the UFC. He showed it against Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz was never in that fight. Outside leg kick from Usman, or from Masvidal, and a 1-2 from Usman! And Masvidal smiles. Left hook there from Masvidal. What he's really got to worry about, though, is that striking setting up the takedowns. If I'm Masvidal, I think maybe I go for a takedown right here. Just throw him on his back and let him right back up. Just let him know. Oh, nice straight right there from Game Brad. Oh, a big right hook there from Usman. and a jab to the body. Are the rumors true? Will Kamaru Usman consider retirement if he wins tonight or if he loses after this fight? Getting my drink on now, boys. Masvidal being patient. Nice outside leg kick there from Usman. Body kick from Masvidal. Right hook from Usman. Usman looking for his chance. Oh, Masvidal goes for the flying knee. And Usman catches him and slams him down. And now Usman on top. Usman went for that flying knee. Seen the takedown coming. Or Masvidal, excuse me, but he was not able to stop it. And now Usman on top halfway through the first. And here come the boos. 75 of you beautiful fight fans in here. Make sure and beat the shit out of that like button for me because Comcast on YouTube already beat me up. Usman on top. Masvidal. He's got to create some space here and try to land some elbows off his back. Maybe hope to create a cut on Usman. Oh, and a big elbow from the top there from Usman. Remember, the rumor is that Usman came in with an injury in the last fight, so that he wasn't 100% either. Oh, nice elbows. There it is. 3, 4, 5 elbows. 6, 7, 8. Elbows from Masvidal. Oh, and he's almost up to his feet. It is very hard to stay up against Usman when you're getting up, though. Will he slam him back down? Will Masvidal be able to get up here? Oh, Masvidal's up on one knee. Cannot knee him in the face here. And Masvidal is up. But Usman's still dragging him. Masvidal smiling now. Great movement back to the center of the cage with a minute left. Here we go. Inside leg kick from Usman. And there's a straight left from the southpaw. Big right hand from Usman. Oh, and that left snaps Masvidal's head back. Usman brung his boxing tonight as well. Oh, he slips big there, though. And Masvidal making Usman miss big there. Big body kick from Masvidal. Nice counter right there from Masvidal and another right hand. Like I said, I believe he has the best footwork and angles in MMA. Good left there from Usman. 2 big low leg kicks from Masvidal. And Jorge Masvidal is definitely in this fight, guys. All right, 95. Oh, big combination for Masvidal. There's the flying knee attempt. Misses for Masvidal, but this crowd going crazy. It froze just a little bit, so the clock is down 3, 2, 1. First round over. 107 fight fans up in here. Make sure and hit that thumbs up button, ladies and gentlemen. We're going into round 2. Let's go into the corner of Gamebred, Jorge Masvidal. Will we get and new? Was a good first round. You know, cheese pizza. Oh, Robert Kerrigan says 10-9 Masvidal. So everyone got ahead of Mike. Yeah, I guess so. 101 of you beautiful fight fans in here right now. Make sure and hit that like button. If you like fight companions, if you like violence, and you want to see a lot of these fight companions and videos I post, make sure you subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified whenever I drop a new video or go live like next Saturday for Dominic Reyes versus Yuri Prochazka. And there is Colby Covington in the crowd awaiting the winner in his patented $2 suit there. Here we go, round 2. What will Jorge be able to do here? All right, here we go. Round 2. DraftKings live odds. Usman minus 400. Masvidal plus 280. Inside leg kick for Masvidal. And an outside leg kick. Hey, I'm trying not to see spoilers. It looks like some people might be ahead of me. I'm not sure if that's legit or not. Inside leg kick there from Usman. 4:20 left in the second. Outside leg kick from Usman. Or from Masvidal, excuse me. Good jab there from Masvidal. Oh, big overhand right for Masvidal and a right hand lands for Usman. Masvidal smiles and lands another low leg kick. Masvidal hands it his way. Oh my God! A huge right hand from Kamaru Usman and Jorge Masvidal is knocked unconscious! Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness! Wow! Wow! And you see Colby Covington's reaction in the crowd doing the throat shot. That is one of the hardest punches you will ever see. Oh my goodness! Wow! Kamaru Usman has stunned this crowd. A lot of people thought he could win. I know that anybody but himself thought he could win by knockout. Wow. That was amazing. Wow. I don't mind the spoiler because who knows when the stream's going to stop at. Holy fuck. Is he slacking AF? I promise you I watched this replay 1,000,000 times. Damn, I need a clip. What? Yes, sir. All right, guys. I will put it up. I will put up a clip of the knockout. Don't go anywhere. Follow me over at Twitter, especially if you want to see that broken leg knockout earlier. Wow. From earlier, Chris Weidman. Boom, right hand right on the chin. And Usman comes in. You see Herb Dean looking to pull him off. And here's another angle. Boom! And you see the spit coming out of Jorge Masvidal's jaw. I mean, it looks like just like on Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Wow. That was crazy, guys. One more angle. Boom! Madness here in Florida, guys. Wow. I mean, what do they say? Anything can happen in Florida. And tonight, anything did happen. From karma coming around, maybe full circle, some would say, on Chris Weidman, breaking his leg in an identical fashion that Anderson Silva did against him. To Rose Namajunas knocking out Wiley Zhang with one kick. To now Kamaru Usman knocking out Gamebred Jorge Masvidal in one punch. This is such an unpredictable sport, guys. Wow, what a crazy night, guys. Oh my. Ordinary P with the smiling, crying face there. Man, I mean, it looks just like something out of like Mike Tyson's Punch Out. You remember, you know when you hit Glass Joe and you see the spit fly? It's like, wow, it is just like that, guys. And I'm tweeting, I will tell you when this is loaded. You guys can see that knockout over there. 1 minute, 2 seconds officially of round 2 for the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. And there's his family, his beautiful daughter. This is Jacksonville, Florida. Y'all said you wanted violence. You're welcome. Well, you cannot hate on that man for this performance. First man to ever knock out Game Bread. Florida Ruthless still booing Usman. Hell yeah, they are. Only 28 thumbs up, 70 in here. Make sure and hit that thumbs up button. Help us out here, guys. So go over. Florida is a place they don't make their peeps wear masks. So go to Seattle Mike. Just like that. At Fights W Friends. Give me a Fights W Friends. Excuse me. Give me a follow over there. And you'll be able to see the video of that knockout. And the video of the broken leg from Chris Weidman. Maybe this is what would have happened if Usman was 100% the first fight. It's just crazy, man. Dirt Crunch says, game over. Honestly, didn't care who won the main as much as I cared about the Rose fight. But, yo, that was vicious. Yeah, it was. How can he be a bum when he's been fighting over 20 years and this is the first time you get to say finally exposed? Yeah, only guy ever finished. Yeah. Already posted that kick on Instagram, Ordinary Pete. All right. Feel free to share your Instagram, Pete. You're on it all the time, bro. Mike, I went 3-1 in fight predictions for last 4 fights. Derp Crunch, congrats. Man, I have to start listening to you. Maybe you did get some good luck. Game framed, says Clavid. I don't know if I agree with that, but I like good analogy. Wonder how many buys UFC made. I'm going to guess 900,000. Weidman to have surgery in the morning. Oh, absolutely, guys. Double karma. Jorge got Ben Askren. Somewhere Ben Askren is smiling. I lost 40 on Jorge, but cleaned up on the Rose. When? He says he didn't feel his power. Masvidal saying, I didn't feel his power. Underestimated him and got caught, and that's what happens. Damn. Lost, I say 75,000, 750,000. What? Oh, 750,000 buys. I got you. Ben's so happy right now. I bet he is. Where's Colby? Oh, Colby was already calling it in the crowd. I cannot wait to see Colby Covington versus Kamaru Usman if Usman doesn't retire here. Excuse after excuse. He's better. Pete, I should have listened to you and not picked Kami. At Fights of Friends, do you have the Thug Rose knockout? I heard it was wild. If they replay it again, I'll post it. But I had my stream crashing at the time, so I wasn't concentrating on getting that up, unfortunately. But I imagine they're going to replay it here hopefully soon, and I will post it then. If you guys want to stick around for some post talk, we'll have some call-ins for anybody that wants to call, and we'll hang out until they give the performance bonuses. I would have had a perfect card. Yes, make sure you smash the like button. Harder to find the Weidman leg. Rose KO is KN Twitter. Call Song Pizza. call him up, say, why'd you leave, biatch? No, just kidding, song. You see Valentina Shevchenko and Rose Namajunas embracing each other in the back. That is great. So 2 leg injuries in back-to-back fights. How crazy is that? So Jimmy Crute's knee is stabilized. An update on Weidman. He has been admitted to the hospital for emergency surgery tomorrow. They are both stable. Edwards versus Diaz is going to be 5 rounds. Yes. Won $2 on all the fights tonight. Hey, well, you know, at least you're in the positive. From the same kick. Yeah. Right? Peace be. And maybe that's just, maybe that's the MMA God saying, hey, you don't get to use one technique. One technique's not going to break the game. People have talked about banning the leg kick. Guys, Usman is a literal god. Oh, geez. Send me those NHL picks, Brock. When you get them, I bet daily. Damn, I didn't know Billy was a gambling addict. Now, see you, Virtual Go. Peace, Mike. Everyone have a good night. Have a good night, man. And, oh, God. Weidman retires for it. Oh, I'm sure. So far, so good, Pete. Thank you for asking. Yeah, hope your cat's okay, Billy. That sucks. Next week, guys, Reyes versus Prochaska, Friday, PFL. But this is going to be interesting as far as knockouts. I mean, Rose has got to get a bonus, right? But Kamaru, and how can you not give a bonus to Rose? How can you not give one to Kamaru Usman? But there were so many other fights on here that deserved finish bonuses. So I don't know that Dana's ever going to have a harder job deciding who gets the bonuses. And I mean, what about Kamaru Usman? I mean, his wrestling was already unstoppable. Now he can strike? This is like when Happy Gilmore learns how to putt. I mean, this is crazy. This is like when Kamaru Usman Francis Ngannou learns how to wrestle. The unstoppable force right now. It doesn't seem like anybody's going to meet Kamaru Usman anytime soon. Wow. What a freaking shot. And they just showed the replay of Usman versus Masvidal. I'm waiting for... that's on my Twitter. I'm waiting for Thug Rose's knockout of Wiley Zhang. Like I said, I'll post that, guys. Over there on Twitter. I doubt he'll ever fight again. Oh, I wouldn't think so. I think Usman timed that Jorge flying knee for wrestlers that outstruck him. Hope cat's okay, Billy. Nice. Just got home with my friends, guys. What a night of fights. Usman is now the welterweight GOAT. That was crazy, man. You like the Happy Gilmore reference? Not to mention, that's probably the best punch thrown in MMA to date. Wow. And, I mean, that was absolutely crazy. That was a Mike Tyson punch, right? Not to mention that's probably the best punch thrown in MMA to date. It was very good. I just watched the knockout. That was a perfect shot. What's up, Phil D? Good to see you back in. Dan was forced to hear the fight elsewhere due to screen freeze. Well, hey, I'm glad you're back, King James. Oh, and Megan O'Leary has got Colby Covington backstage. Oh, and he says, Jorge Masvidal is a journeyman. He said he took 8 minutes longer than I would take to finish him. Former interim UFC welterweight champion Colby Covington awaiting Kamaru Usman. Gave Kamaru Usman his toughest fight to date by far as champion. Devon, what just happened? Well, Rose Namajunas knocked out Weili Zhang in the first round with a head kick, and then Kamaru Usman knocked Jorge Masvidal out cold with the right hand. 1 in a million punch. Can he land that again? It's crazy, man. Chilling like Bob Dylan. My top 3 UFC main cards, definitely. That was a great card. That was a great card. For sure. And, I mean, last time, what was it? You know, Colby made one mistake against Kamaru. One mistake. He was talking and got hit. You know, he was talking and got hit, got his jaw broken. Never seen him hurt, says Yash. Yeah. And that's the first time ever that Jorge Masvidal was knocked out. I think it might have been the first time he was ever finished. I know it was the first time he was ever knocked out. Never seen him hurt, as Yash. But I definitely had Colby Covington winning the fight against Usman before it was stopped. Oh, man, I hope Chris Weidman is good, too. But unfortunately, he's not going to be good for a minute. It's going to be a little while. And Anderson Silva knows that as well as anybody. Did you see that video I sent you?
Oh, I didn't open it because I was driving, but I assumed that it was similar to the first one.
Yeah.
Did I check leg kick again?
No, Chris Weidman threw a leg kick and just... watch this, though. They're going to show the replay. Rose Namajunas and Weili Zhang.
Oh, I love them. I know them.
All right, this because I want to put this on my Twitter. Here you go. Rose Namajunas, new champion tonight.
Shit.
That fight was not stopped early. If there's ever been a fight that was stopped early, it was not that one. Oh, and let's see if they show the replay of the other knockout. Rose is so happy. She's shaking. Look at her.
Do you know the location of more of the lemonade? Ah, we thought we were crazy.
Yeah, I brought them up. Sorry. That's what you're coming for. All right, guys. I am uploading the Rose Namajunas knockout over Weili Zhang right now. Everybody's probably seen it by now, but
thank you.
You can take it down. That's fine. I don't need any more now.
What are you gonna be doing?
Love you. Here in a minute.
Okay.
How was work today?
It was really good.
Good.
I'm working again tomorrow. You and Mom should come have lunch, maybe.
I will. We will.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Valentina Shevchenko defends her flyweight championship tonight in a dominant performance over Jessica Andrade. I mean, who's next for her? 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Second round TKO. But wow, I think I'm happier for Rose than anybody. Thug Rose. And new. And she is the first female to regain a championship in her weight class. And I love the dance from Valentina Shevchenko, though. That is magic. That is like video game-esque. And if you're looking for the post-show, guys, that's going to be over on ESPN Plus. I'll be headed over there because I want to see who gets the bonuses tonight. I have no idea. I mean, there's so many fights you could give bonuses for. How can you not give one to Rose for the knockout? I'm going to guess they're not going to give a fight of the night tonight, and they're going to give away 4 performance bonuses. Even though we had a great candidate for fight of the night, there was just so many finishes. I just don't see them not giving out the bonuses. Chris Weidman is good. If Colby can't, no one can. What's up to Mike's daughter? And happy B-Day, by the way. I'll let her know. Thank you. Everyone's cat missing or what? Aliens. Tonight's card proves never say never. I'm going to go to bed, guys. See you all next time. See you next time, RW. Roses are red, violets are blue. Looks like a boy, so deal with it, dudes. Hey, roses are red, and Rose is champion. Man, I'm still sick over Chris. Yeah, that was crazy, man. I'd still drop my squab and Rose any day. I like it. Guys, go to Seattle Mike at Fights W Friends. And you'll see all the finishes, the last 3 finishes from tonight. The Usman knockout, the Weidman leg break, and the Rose Namajunas knockout. And give me a follow while you're there. I'd appreciate it. We are we're at almost 2,500 followers over there on Twitter. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, what are you waiting for? Yes, the Facebook group. Thank you for all the action lately, guys. This group has been extremely active recently. So thank you. Lots of posting, lots of interaction. It's a good thing the elections are over. Everybody seems to care about it now. Everybody seems to be back on the Facebook group. It is a private group, invite only. So, guys, if you will request only. If you request, if you send me a request, if it's different than what your name on here is, just let me know. That way I can accept it. But there's the link for the Facebook group. Remember the Czech Congo and Pat Barry fight? That was awesome. Oh, dude, one of the funnest fights ever. Trying to raise this channel to the rate it deserves. Best MMA commentary the tune has to offer. Well, thank you, Brock. Really appreciate it. Thank you again for the big donations tonight, Brock there and everybody else. A record night of donations, $270 in donations, including this shirt I'm wearing from Billy Hughes. I figured you meant tube. Has anybody seen if they announced the bonuses yet? I'm still waiting on here. No, it looks like they have not quite yet. But who's next for Shevchenko? Is there anybody? Does she have to fight Amanda Nunes? And let's see. I'm going to try this a different way for the call-in. I'm going to put up a phone number. If anybody wants to call in, talk about the fights while we're waiting. I'll just put up a straight-up phone number, and we'll do it through the mic again. So anybody that wants to call in, get on the show, get your voice on there. Here, once the fights are over, give me a call in, 425-791-8730. MMA Mike and also Billy Hughes, yes. Congo versus Barry was an epic fight, yes. But, who should we see next, guys? Billy, who's next for Valentina Shevchenko? I mean, does it have to be Nunes? Can anybody else compete with her? Does Rose, Valentina Shevchenko and Rose Namajunas were embracing each other in the back. Does Rose try to go up to 125 and become a champ? That would be understood. Won't call in again tonight unless everyone else declines. Nunes versus Shevchenko is only fight. It really was, Billy. That's what I felt. Well, if nobody wants to call in, we'll hang out until the bonuses come in. Rose versus Joanna. I like that fight, but it's tough to make because Rose has already beat her twice. It's very, very hard to make a fight, to sell a fight, where a fighter has beaten the other fighter twice. I wouldn't mind seeing Weili Zhang versus Joanna too, and the winner gets a chance against Rose. But what do you do with Rose in the meantime? Maybe Rose does go up and fight Valentina. I think she would be a bit small. I think maybe that's the only issue there. And remember, Rose had a pretty tough time with Jessica Andrade twice. Joanna earned it with the Zhang fight. I agree, and I thought she won the fight. And, maybe you can sell it. I wouldn't even talk about the other two Rose fights before. I would talk about, Joanna and Zhang putting on what I think most of us think of as the greatest fight in women's MMA history. All right, and they got Kamaru Usman backstage. And talk maybe what's next for him. I think they had some sound difficulties there. Sounds like there were some sound difficulties possibly backstage with Usman. And I'm just gonna.
Megan with Kamaru Usman again.
There we go. They had some sound difficulties. I'm just gonna. Turn it down a little bit.
It's just seeing everything come full circle. You work and you prepare and you try to mentally stay in that mode and get in that moment to watch it. This moment right here, it's
53% finish rate, 10 finishes and 19 wins. I think that probably starts to go up for Usman. There we go. For some reason, the head kick wasn't working. Thank you for the like by Greg Brimstone. Gadelia versus Rose. Ooh, Claudia Gadelia. That could be it. One. Well, now what should I do? I guess the Shield Marathon. What's up, Evan Perez? Yep, Thug Rose. And Kamaru Usman, does he fight Colby and then one more? Usman, yeah. Does he retire? Will Kamaru Usman retire? You know, it's hard to say. If you're new here, if you haven't subscribed yet, we're at 6260. It'd be nice to get 5 more subscribers, guys. We're looking for a goal of 10,000. At 10,000 subscribers, I will get in and fight myself in a combat match. If Usman beats Colby and Edwards, then maybe Khabib comes back for number 30. That could be. Greg Brimstone replying on Twitter, that was one of the slickest kicks I've ever seen. As far as the Rose knockout, nice. Were all them hammer fists necessary from Usman? Yes, they were very necessary. How about super necessary? And, I mean, I said, you know, I've discounted Usman a little bit for his style and things. You can't say he doesn't have an exciting style anymore. Now he's getting knockouts. So, I mean, what's the criticism on him now? I have a hard time. All right, guys, and the Usman interview ending right now. We should be getting bonuses. Right now, let's go through the card and try to figure out if we can guess the bonuses. Douglas Lima versus Kamaru Usman, if we can only dream. I like that. That was the best card we could have asked for. What's up, Atheist for the Cause? It's the welterweight go. Both guys were classy after fight. Venom Page versus Usman would be fire. Venom Page is also fighting on that next Bellator card, Billy. Well, that card is sensational. It's got Yoel Romero versus Anthony Rumble Johnson. It's got Michael Venom Page. It's got a ton of stuff on it. Both guys were classy after fight. Stir Crunch Steve Morris says he's the welterweight GOAT. Hard to say that he's not. Let's bring up next week's card while we're waiting to see the bonuses, guys. 15,000 fans in attendance for UFC 261. First full capacity UFC event since UFC 248, March 7th, 2020. I didn't realize the last one was 248. 13 pay-per-views without fans. But here we are. And I mean, you know, what a great night. What a great ticket. If you had a ticket for the live show, I mean, you definitely got a hell of a show. And usually these cards go just past 10, guys. I'm surprised. Believe it or not, it's actually not even quite 10 o'clock here on the West Coast. All right, guys. I am going to bring up the display capture here, or bring up what I am looking at on the screen. This is next week's card while we wait for the bonuses. Actually, you know what? First, let's go through this week's card and see if we can decide who we think might get the bonuses. Sergio Pettis, Pettis fighting on the Rumble card too. Yeah, for the championship, actually. If he beats Colby convincingly, I believe Usman thinks about retiring. I think he probably will. What's up, Valentin Castrina? Boss man, that was in the best cards I've ever seen, or at least in quite some time. Why do you live when you can watch MMA Mike? Oh, thank you, Brock Ellery. Jorge leg twist when he got hammer fist, right? All right, guys. I mean, we had candidates for bonuses all over the place. That knockout by Ariane Carnelosi of Liang Na started this out. That was an incredible fight. This is the one I thought would be candidate for fight of the night. Jeffrey Molina versus Arik Lang. And then Kazula Vargas versus Rong Zhu. Another good fight. Dana Bacharil getting a 50-second knockout over Kevin Nadiv-Dodd. I think that's one of your bonuses. I'm going to predict 4 performance bonuses. And instead of the fight of the night, Brendan Allen gets a first-round submission over Carl Robertson. Randy Brown with the 2-minute 50-second submission of Alex Oliveira. Dwight Grant won a bullshit decision, excuse my language, over Stefan Sekulic. But Stefan definitely won that fight. And they had Chris Lee and some other jackass referee judging that one. But Randy Brown, to submit Alex Oliveira, in my mind, that's another bonus for me. So that's 2 of your bonuses in my mind. Then we had some strange stuff, of course. 2 doctor stoppage on the weird leg kick from Jimmy Crude on Anthony Smith. Then the horrific broken leg of Chris Weidman against Uriah Hall. What a nightmare. Valentina Shevchenko dominates Jessica Andrade, but I think that was as expected. So my last 2 bonuses go to Rose Namajunas for that head kick against Zhang Weili, winning the championship, and that big shot from Kamaru Usman against Jorge Masvidal. $2 on the fights. The one-arm guillotine for Brown has got to get one. Yep, I hate that dude. It's a good punch. No main card fight. Went to judges. Take that, Chris Lee. Can't ruin our night. That's right, Billy. Screw Chris Lee. It's a pretty good fight card as far as $50 go. Refused to pay $70. Shut up, too. I've intentionally avoided seeing Weidman's leg kick. I just saw the pic, derp. Don't look it up. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Colby Covington 1-1 for his career in title fights. Almost won the one. And let's check out next week's card real quick as we're still awaiting the bonuses. I'm pretty sure I probably just announced them. Does anybody have any differences? All right, prelims next week. Lama Lukabunme coming back against Sam Hughes. That's a good one. There's so many unknown fighters, so many people making their debuts still right now. Randa Marcos versus Luana Pinheiro. That should be a good fight. Gabriel Benavidez versus Jonathan Pierce. A lot of these other fighters, I honestly do not know who they are, but, we're getting exciting weeks, exciting fights and exciting new fighters every week. Like to see Jorge fight Diaz again. That's a good way to get back on track. Usman's getting close to catching Silva's record. Ooh, or just retire Jorge. He has a lot of other stuff to do now, right? But let's go to next week's main card. Poliana Botello, she's always fun to watch against Luana Carolina. Cody Stamann returns against Merab Dvalishvili. Krzysztof Jotko against Sean Strickland. That's a good one. The Hulk, Ion Kudalaba, taking on Dustin Jacoby. The co-main event, fan favorite, always exciting. Cub Swanson taking on Giga Chikadze. I like this fight. And then that main fight, Dominic Reyes versus Jerry Prochazka. Great fight. Not a dynamite card, but the main card, the main event, co-main are good. And you have a couple other straggler fights out there. I mean, definitely not the best card of the year, but like I said, you never know anymore. What's gonna pop. What fighters are gonna do what? Wasn't the Jorge's 15th loss and 8th in the UFC? If so, they really should cut him. No, they're not gonna cut him. Oh my goodness, they wouldn't do that yet. No. Weidman injury was so bad that we already forgot about the Crute injury, right? I didn't even know Crute got hurt too. From a leg kick. Yeah. That would be adding salt to his wound. Cutting him after he got KO'd in front of his home crowd. Record stream tonight. So glad to be a part of it. Thank you, Brock Ellery. And Brock, you guys making it a record stream. Yeah, $270 in donations. And so hopefully Dana should be coming out any moment and announcing the bonuses. All right. Yeah, who was next for Masvidal? Of course, we got Nate Diaz versus Leon Edwards. Who's going to take that one? I really got to lean towards Leon. Does Leon get the next shot? Does he get the winner of Colby Covington and Kamaru, I would assume, if he gets back to Diaz? That was Masvidal's first fight since facing Usman at UFC 251. Masvidal versus Wonderboy. Oh, I like that. I think. Oh yeah, Masvidal Wonderboy too. I'm sure Wonderboy would like to avenge that loss. Or no, that was Pettis that knocked out Wonderboy, right? I'm mistaken on that. Jorge knocked out Till before Askren, right? Yeah. Oh, and they say a fight with McGregor works for Jorge. That is smart. Of course, Conor McGregor already fighting Dustin Poirier. Is Chael Sonnen counting Conor McGregor out of that fight? I don't know. I mean, Conor McGregor at this point has said, he has said that he doesn't care about fight belts anymore. He's not fighting for belts. He's fighting for highlights and legacy. Masvidal versus Burns, that's a good fight too. Jorge was losing the Till fight. But to be fair, Jorge hung in there because he is tough as F. Yeah, he is. I think Jorge beats Edwards. That would be a big win. I mean, I honestly don't know who in the hell is going to beat Usman. Unless it's Colby. And is Colby that good? Has Usman gotten much better and beats him worse this time? I mean, that could also be a case. But is Colby Covington really that good, or is it just a tough stylistic matchup for Usman? That's possible too, is an MMA math doesn't really work. Although Rose Namajunas defeated Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and she defeated Weili Zhang, so she made her own math. Congrats, new champion. I think Colby is only a guy with a small chance against Usman. Really? You know, I think Usman is better. I think Usman is better than when he fought Colby the first time. Only one that can beat Usman is Jake Paul. Oh my goodness. While we're talking about, I mean, is Tyron Woodley next for Jake Paul? Like I said, I would love to see Chris Lieben. I'd love to know what you think, Billy. As far as who should be next for Paul, I know you and Wyatt were kind of following the Paul brothers sweepstakes. Somebody mentioned about me fighting him. I love it. And Brock Ellery, why not? Even amount. And come on, $300 on the stream tonight. Let's be real. Our boy deserves it. Brock Ellery with the $30 donation. Damn, my friend. Thank you so much. It won't be hard to remember what our record is. I think this record's going to stand for quite some time. On Brock Ellery with another huge super chat. Bringing us to exactly $300. Damn, and now Rose Namajunas in the back with Megan O'Leary. Said she kept seeing the left high kick in her head. She's seen that on tape. She is the first women's fighter to hold the same title on multiple occasions. Collard is MMA and boxer. Oh, yeah, I would love to see Clay Collard get in there. But Clay Collard just beat Anthony Pettis. What about PFL? Let's talk about that for a minute. Nathan Schultz, defending champion, lost on Friday. Lance the Party Palmer, taking on Bubba Jenkins, lost. The champion had not lost in 2 seasons. Lost. And then Anthony Pettis gets upset by Clay Collard. I mean, what a night of upsets that was. Charmander versus Squirtle. Oh, my goodness. Nobody noticed acne on back of Usman's head. Just a coincidence? Mike made $50 an hour tonight, right? More than he made that's for damn sure. Subscriber, donator, member. All for you, my brother. Love your channel and all that you provide us content for. Well, thank you. Hey, you guys are the greatest community, like I say, in MMA YouTube for sure. And tonight just proved it again. Even when the stream cut, you guys were right back in there. When I know other creators, their streams cut and people went on to other things. Too bad we didn't get to hear Mike scream when Thug Rose kicked Z in the dome. I heard if you get back acne or acne on the back of your head, you automatically have super knockout power. Well, that's hilarious, Derp Crunch. So let's look into this for a second, Kamaru Usman. I don't generally do this, but and I will do some more in research, some more recent research, like I talked about, guys. But I know I've touched upon this before with Kamaru Usman. I looked at a 16-month stretch as champion when other fighters were getting tested constantly. And Kamaru Usman was tested once. He was tested once over 16 months. It was hard to find another fighter that was tested as little as Kamaru Usman. During that time, Holly Holm was the most tested fighter. In the same amount of time, Holly Holm was tested 9 times more than Kamaru Usman. What does that tell you? I don't know. I'm just giving you the facts. You guys can, make your own conclusions from that. Damn, I'm going to send Brock my PayPal. Usman make fights gooder. Usman hands down, tied number 1 pound for pound Nunez. Yep, I think it's very strange too, Derp Crunch. But I've offered my friend just for your epic co-commentary. Got you on Facebook, can't donate there, haha. They know what they're doing. All right, still waiting on bonuses here. But we got Chael Sonnen and Michael Chiesa on the post show here on ESPN Plus. It will be straight up and blunt Usman on the roids. Kind of like when LeBron gained 25 pounds of muscle in 2 months after his first Olympics. Well, while we have the time, should we talk about why I don't like LeBron James? Cat was out of the bag when they excused John Jones testing positive, right? And then had a growth in his cheek. Yeah, I will look up how much he's gotten tested lately because that was over a year ago that I had looked that up. But those records are public. Can we just say Chael Sonnen is gold on the mic? Oh yeah, he's great. Would he do? I wonder if he'd be better in the play-by-play. I don't know because he's so good at doing this. I would love to see him on the play-by-play, but he's so good at doing this too. It's like I don't know. And he's over there for Bellator. He's everywhere. He really is, Bill. Yes, let's talk about Queen James. All right, well, I will tell you about my problems. My biggest problem with LeBron James. So this is a guy that touts, that tries to profit, I believe, from the BLM movement. And I know it's some of the hardcores in here, and you guys can handle this. R.I.P. to Song Pizza's credit in this community. Oh my God. The only person I ever heard accused of lots of examples of Braun and Tiger of roids was JT the Brick. But, you got this guy, he's standing up for BLM because that's what's popular right there. But this is a guy, I'll tell you what LeBron James did. And I can never forgive him for this. Because while Hong Kong's been being abused by China, I mean, they're literally beating and killing protesters in the street. This is all highly, highly documented. This is not some kind of conspiracy theory. LeBron James stood with China over Hong Kong. Over Hong Kong. He supported China. He said, you don't know what's going on in Hong Kong. Those guys should stand down. Defended China's occupancy of Hong Kong. When at the same time, I can show you articles that China restaurants, including McDonald's and many big chains that you know about, the exact same time China was posting signs that said no blacks allowed in their restaurants. I studied this pretty extensively. I'm talking about 2020. During the pandemic, China had signs up in restaurants saying that they would not allow African Americans to eat inside of their restaurants. And then LeBron James at the same time defending the BLM movement, stood up for China while they were being racist on two fronts. And that's why just one of many reasons I call China a totalitarian country. Really good underground indie movie is called Brick. Watch it. It's good. What's it about, Billy? I'm always curious about documentaries and learning more. As you guys know, I'm kind of a geek. I didn't want to ever say that word about myself years back, but now I guess that it kind of fits. You can be a fighter, a fight fan, and a geek, I guess. Exactly. Okay, Billy, I'll check it out. How come every time you see a pic of LeBron with a book, so it's on the first page? Oh, my goodness. That's insane. My friend lives in China. Says they're very racist against black. Well, Africans anyways. 11 years he teaches English. Nice. China does love themselves some Stephen Marbury. It's based around a whodunit. Do you remember the Starberry? They have the Starberry shoes. And does anybody remember they actually had Stephen Marbury stores? I remember shopping one in Redding, California, and this is, oh God, I'm going to make myself sound very old. But this is literally 20 years ago. And I remember buying the Starberry shoes, and then they sold a bunch of shirts with like weird sayings and stuff. It was a huge store, though. And it was all ran at least on Stephen Marbury's name. Time after time, LeBron has showed he is selfish, cares about his wallet more than anything. Yeah, it hurts me because my young nephew, well, he's in middle school now. He's not quite as young. He is autistic, but he's always wearing the LeBron James jersey, and I just, I can't break his heart and, really diss on LeBron. He's a huge fan, but I just want to pull him aside and be like, man, this is not the idol for you, kid. Another stat tonight, Rose Namajunas' head kick was the 8th knockout by head kick in a UFC title fight. Of course, at least 2 of those by women, because another one was Valentina Shevchenko against Jessica Ai. Yes, Stephen Barry's. Thank you, Brock Ellery. Somebody else does remember it. The store, hashtag look into it. Yep, Bill. China's the #1 sponsor to major basketball players. Yep. That's why they kiss their butt. They want that money. Yeah, I got the hardcores and the guys without such thin skin in there right now. Now we can get down to the real nitty gritty, guys. Well, how I started on YouTube as a conspiracy theorist. No. Hashtag go pack go. What's up, atheists for the cause? No, actually, my first videos on YouTube were my first show was actually called Conspiracy Theater, and it was in a little studio that I was renting out in downtown Everett, on Broadway, or actually it was on Hewitt off of Broadway, and it was with a younger guy we called Ryan the Savage, and then an older guy called God of the Cosmos. Both very interesting guys in their own way. And then, kind of like Google, I kind of just started doing different kind of videos and throwing paint on the wall and seeing what stuck. And MMA videos are what did the best. I guess that's what I knew the most about, probably. Awesome shirts, dirty but awesome. Oh, yeah, Stephen Bears. Yeah, they did have some dirty shirts, too, yeah. Conspiracy theorists are just people who care more about people than others. They're looking out for other humans. Think about it. Get a bad name. Well, I mean, I'm sure you know the CIA is the one who coined the term conspiracy theorists. It kind of keep people from looking into things. MMA is awesome, that's why. Yes, it is. All right, and we still don't have any bonuses, guys. All right, I will post the bonuses up in a post on the channel if they're not going to zoom out to the bonuses right now. They're zooming out of Chael and Chiesa right now. Yeah, it looks like they're not going to go to the performance bonuses yet, so I'll post them in a post on the channel. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for all the great donations tonight. Thank you for your viewership and loyalty, especially coming back after the stream crashed. I got to load up, Mike, over the JFK murder. I got some stuff on that one for another show. Maybe we'll start doing... Oh, the bonuses are out. Thank you, Billy. All right, here we are. Bonuses. Kamara Usman, Rose Namajunas rewarded for championship knockouts. They will get a bonus. All for so here they are right here. Jeffrey Molina and Iora Quiling will get the fight of the night bonus, like we talked about. Okay, that was my other guess. And then Usman and Rose Namajunas will get bonuses for their knockouts. So, can't really argue with that. I could not get back to stream. What's up? Take care. Sorry about that, man. I tried to get back in as quick as possible. Damn him. Disconnected again. I ended up having to bring it up another 2 times. And then I had to reset my router. Nice, Rose. Called it. Arcade never told us how mad his old lady got at him last night. All of a sudden he was forced off. Ha ha! Seattle Mike, please drop a post whenever you get the Fights of Friends merch live. I'll pay each premium member's first t-shirt on me. Oh, damn. Oh, snap, Brock. That is awesome. Thank you, Brock. Appreciate you, man. Brown deserved a bonus. Yeah, I think he did, too. And, I thought there was one more that deserved a bonus, too. But it was the one I mentioned earlier. But thank you, guys, so much again for a record night and your loyalty. Can't wait until PFL on Friday and the next UFC on Saturday if I don't drop anything. Until then, fight of the night, Molina fight, and performances, Usman and Rose. You're right, Sam 302. I just mentioned that. All right, guys, as always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses later.